a small mouse, determined to save its family, sets out on an unlikely and dangerous journey. Armed with courage and a daring plan, it embarks on a quest to find a way to bring them to safety. With the odds stacked against it, the mouse must rely on its wits and courage to survive the many obstacles it will face. The mouse had a daring plan to save the day. He knew that if he could make it to the top of the mountain, he could find the magical flower that would break the spell. He also knew that the journey would be filled with danger and difficult obstacles. But the mouse was brave, and he was determined to make it to the top of the mountain. He set out on his journey, determined to succeed and bring back the magical flower that would save the kingdom. The mouse's newfound freedom was quickly put to use. Its quick thinking and sharp wit allowed it to outsmart predators and find food sources in the wild allowed it to outsmart predators. Its newfound success meant it was able to build a nest of its own and find a mate. The mouse quickly adapted to its new environment, learning to hide and scavenge for food. It was able to find a safe and secure home, where it could raise its young and live a long and happy life. The mouse had been living in a small hole in the wall, but now it had found a new home. The mouse was delighted to find a cozy little corner in the corner of a large room. It was warm and dry, and the mouse felt safe and secure. The mouse was now able to enjoy the comfort of a home and the freedom to explore its new surroundings. It was a wonderful feeling, and the mouse was content. With its newfound security, the mouse was ready to embark on a new journey. The mouse's legacy is one of courage and resilience. After overcoming the odds and finding a new home, the mouse was able to live a life of contentment and freedom. This story of perseverance and strength has been told and retold, inspiring generations of animals and people alike. Its legacy is one of hope, showing that even in the face of adversity, one can find success and happiness with enough determination and courage. The mouse's story is a reminder to never give up and to never give in to fear. The mouse, determined to save his family, was not deterred by the daunting task ahead. He was brave and courageous, never letting fear stand in his way. He was determined to find a way to save his family, no matter the cost. He knew that he would have to take risks and face danger, but he was ready to do whatever it took. He was determined to find a way to get past the obstacles that stood in his way and save his family. With a brave heart, he set off on his journey, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The mouse had made up its mind. It was time to set out on its journey. Taking a deep breath, it stepped out of its cozy mouse hole and into the unknown. As it ventured further and further away from home, the mouse felt a mix of excitement and fear. It knew that the challenges ahead would be difficult, but it was determined to find a way to save its family. With newfound courage, the mouse marched on, ready to face whatever obstacles lay in its path. The mouse's journey had just begun, and already it was faced with its first challenge. The mouse had to traverse a large, dangerous forest full of wild animals and other creatures. It was a daunting task, but the mouse was determined to make it through. With courage and determination, the mouse set off on its journey, ready to face whatever obstacles lay ahead. The mouse had been living a safe and comfortable life in its hole for many years. But now, it was time for a change. The mouse mustered up all its courage and faced its fear of the unknown. It knew that if it was going to make a better life for itself, it had to take a risk. With a deep breath, the mouse steeled itself for the journey ahead and prepared to take the first step towards its new life. The mouse was determined to take the plunge. With a brave heart, it began to prepare for its journey. It gathered all its courage and strength, and made sure to plan out the route it would take. It also took the time to practice its swimming skills, so it could make it safely through the water. Finally, the mouse was ready to take the big plunge. Despite its fears, the mouse mustered up the courage to take the plunge. It slowly inched closer to the edge, trembling and shaking with each step. The mouse peered down into the great unknown and felt a wave of terror wash over its body. Taking a deep breath, it closed its eyes and jumped, tumbling through the air with a flurry of fur and whiskers. It felt like an eternity, but eventually the mouse's feet touched the ground, and it opened its eyes to a new and exciting world. The mouse had taken a brave step forward, and was now in a completely new world. Its senses were overwhelmed by the sights, sounds, and smells of the strange environment. It was a world of adventure and discovery, with new places to explore and new friends to meet. The mouse felt a sense of freedom and joy that it had never experienced before. It was now ready to take on the challenges of its new world and to make the most of its newfound courage. The mouse had been living in the shadows for far too long. It was time for it to take its rightful place in the world. With determination and courage, it set out to prove itself and make its mark. After a series of daring feats, the mouse finally achieved its goal and emerged triumphant. Its bravery and tenacity were rewarded with the respect of all the animals in the forest. It had finally earned its place in the world.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you more exciting stories and videos like this one. See you next time.